Hi and welcome back to Guessagaingaming. So as you can see from the screen, today I'm back with Warhammer Inquisitor Martyr, which I've made a few videos about recently, and if you go back to watch the first one, which is only about 5 days ago, I only made it because I bought it in a sale on PlayStation, a sale which was ending the next day, so I made a quick video just to say, look, I like what I've seen of this game in the first few minutes, maybe it's worth picking up, because there was no time to do much more because the sale was ending the next day. And since then I've been playing it all the time because I really like it, so much so that I've already made one other little video showing some combat, and I thought now, as I've got into it more, I'd make a video just talking about a bit more of an overview. It's not going to be a long video, but from the start up screen. So as you can see, this is Inquisitor. It says Prophecy because that's the main DLC. I've now got all the DLCs that I can get. There's a couple that are seasons for online only, so I can't use them, but there was one DLC, the Battle Sisters, which is another character which I hadn't got with the complete edition because it wasn't included. It was actually £12 when I looked, but literally straight after I got this in a sale, that DLC went down to £3, so I bought it straight away, and that means I've got all the DLCs I can possibly get. As you can also see, I'm playing an Infiltrator Assassin and I'm level 24, so I've been playing it a good bit, and I've not been rushing through it. I've been, enjoying it. In this you can play quite a few different characters. I think you can play up to 13 you can have. Oh, you can have up to 15 because I've got 13 slots remaining, so you can play a lot of different characters. So these are the two I've already got. That one I've got to level 12. That one I've got to level 24. You can see one's an Infiltrator Assassin and one's an Eradicator Assassin, and I'll show you what the difference between that is later, or now actually. So in the switch character you can create a new character, and like I said, you can make up to 15 different ones, and these are they. So you've got a Crusader, and the thing is with each different class of characters, let's look at the Crusader, you've also got 3 subclasses, and there are the subclasses. So you've got, with the Crusader, you've got a tactical, an assault and a heavy gunner, and you can see from the stuff below they've all got different things about them. Exactly how different they are I don't know, and I wouldn't worry about it overly, because I just play as I want. As I said in another video, I think this is a good game because you're not committed to doing any of the things that it tells you to do. If you're an assault, for example, in a Crusader class, you can use different guns and weapons to what they suggest. You don't have to do that. There's a Psyker, which is this guy. This is the Assassin class, which I've played 2 of, because I usually like assassins and stealth and snipers. So you can see one's a sniper, and I've played the Eradicator, I've played the Infiltrator. The sniper, from what I've already played, will just be a long range rifle because there's not really a sniping option in this. You can't shoot anything from a distance without them running at you, so basically you're just using a long range rifle, which is fine, but that's what that's going to be. I've used my sniper rifle in my 2 other characters, and it plays out like a long range rifle. It works really well actually, but it's not exactly snipery in the way you think of it in other games. There's this Tech Adept, which it tells you not to play. That's obviously complicated and I can't play it, or you can, but it tells me not to, so I won't. And this is the one I got with the extra DLC, which isn't included in the complete edition, Battle Sister. And again, you've got 3 different subclasses with different things that they do. I will probably end up playing as a Battle Sister kind of nowish or the next few days, because I just want to see what it's like, because I got it and it's a new DLC and it's exciting. And when you've got a game, I've seen how it works with the 2 characters already got. I guess you get a very similar start for each class or each character. So I just want to get past the initial bit that I already know, and then you get into the main missions and the other bits that might be variable. So I'll probably do a little bit of that and then continue on with my assassin class. But yeah, it's a really, really fun game. If I had to like it to anything, I would say it's a bit between Necromunda Hired Gun, because they're both Warhammer, and they're the only 2 Warhammer games I've played, so I can only like it to those 2. but it feels a lot like Necromunda Underhive with real-time movement, so that's good because I like that game a lot. And it's also a bit of a merge of Rage 2, if you ever played that, which is that kind of not crazy shooting. I wouldn't say Rage 2 is crazy shooting, but the shooting and the fighting is the main part of the game. The story is incidental, and it's the fighting that's fun. It's not manic crazy, and as I said in one of the other videos, I don't really like manic crazy fighting, but it's quite fast paced, and it's not like Cyberpunk or Watch Dogs Legion fighting. It's quite fast paced, so it's good. Speaking of fighting, there's loads of weapons in this game, and if you playing it, I would suggest that you use any weapons you're trialing or trying out, because you'll get them all the time. Different rifles, different shotguns, different types of pistols, different types of swords, and one-handed, two-handed. And even though I knew a lot of the weapons from Underhive Wars, that doesn't mean, and that didn't mean they played out quite like they did in that. So I would suggest you take your trial weapons and take them into one of the lower missions. You get story missions and just random missions that you can do. They're sometimes lower level, they're the same level, they're higher level. Take them to a lower level random mission, they're all over the place, and just trial them out. Because if you go into a difficult mission with weapons and you're not used to, or you don't know if they're going to be good combinations or good for you, that can end badly. I would say in this so far, I've only died twice, and that is in the context of you get 3 lives in each mission, and I've only lost a life twice. You even get an option somewhere where I picked it up somewhere, you get a buff that means you can take an extra life into a mission, but I've never needed it. I guess I will later on. So I think this game's very fair in combat. When I've died, it's because either I've been too cavalier in what I've done, or I've been stupid. I've not got stuck on things and died like that. I've not been killed by something that I thought was unfair. It's because I've not really thought, or I've rushed in, or not really thought about the right weapons. So I think it's very fair in combat. And yeah, I really like this game. So there will definitely be another video or two about this in the next few videos. I will do a video about more combat, because I've only done a kind of brief little bit at some point. But yeah, this is Warhammer Inquisitor Martyr, a game I really like. And from Guessagaingaming, thanks for watching again, and take care for now.